with your neck. You see this different foundation. Look, that looks lighter. So when you want to buy foundation, be moving it across with your neck, the one that matches your neck, your body. That's the shade you want to go with. You just want to use this type of motions. Pushing motion, drag it all the way to where your eyebrow stops. So guys, I'm back with my makeup done. The first thing before you do your foundation, you have to make sure you've gone in with your skincare. Like that means you've cleansed your skin, you've applied the toner. Then after applying those things, you're going to make sure you moisturize your face before applying makeup. If you want everything to apply seamlessly and perfectly, use your body cream as face moisturizer. There are two different things. The next step is a primer. There are different types of primers for different types of reasons. We have primers for oily skin, so basically it's going to make your makeup last longer. You're not going to get oily, you're not going to sweat. It's just going to make everything nice and matte as long as possible. We also have primer for people with dry skin, so it's hydrating. It's going to hydrate your skin and make sure things are not too dry. We have primers for problematic skin. Personally, I have combination to oily skin, and in this part of Nigeria the weather is so hot, so we go for primers that will make our makeup last. I use this too. This one is, there are different consistency of primers. There are the ones that look like creams, there are the ones that are thick. This one is a very popular one if you want your makeup to last all long. Is the Pond's lasting oil control vanishing cream. This one is a random brand like that. It's like a gel. You see this a lot with primers having this consistency. So this one applies white. You have to be very careful with it. You don't need to use a lot. Now at this point you're ready to put your foundation. I have a lot of foundation. What I found out, when you're trying to choose a foundation shade for your skin, use your neck. Don't use your face, because most of the time our bodies are either darker than our face or lighter than our face. So if you go with your face, you might end up having a light face and a dark body, but or a dark face and a light body. But if you use your body now looks like the complexion of your face, if that makes sense, and it looks all the same. With your neck, you see this kind of look different, but it blends with my neck very well. This is another shade I have of a different foundation. Look, that looks lighter. So when you want to buy foundation, be moving it across with your neck, the one that matches your neck, your body. That's the shade you want to go with. So that's just basically the trick I like to use. I'm using this foundation shade in a brand called Ezekiel Cosmetics here in Nigeria. A foundation I recommend for beginners is this foundation, the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation. It's super affordable, and this foundation is the best foundation in life. This was gifted to me. It's not in my shade, so I use it to highlight. I'm going to be getting my shade really soon by God's grace. You could either use a brush or a beauty blender to blend out your foundation. People like different reasons. I like to do both. Before using your beauty blender, make sure you soak it in water, and it's going to just get bigger, and it will blend things really easily for you. So let me now soak this up. You'll see how big it is, and make sure to drain the excess water out of it. So when I'm in a hurry, I like to use brush. You just want to use this type of motions, pushing motion. I love this foundation so much. And just light fast motions like this, you are basically wanting to spread the foundation evenly round all your skin, and you're pushing it. You're pushing it. You're not dragging like this. You're just pushing it into your skin with light hand. And drag it a little bit down your neck like this, so everything is seamless to going with my beauty blender at this point, because I feel, I don't know, it just makes everything come together. Sorry for all the background noise you're hearing. I'm living with family, and I can't make them shut up. Just concentrate on what we're doing. It's not time for concealer parts. It's good to use a concealer, but like I said, I love to use this because I love the finish you get with this. So when we put foundation on our face, it gives this fake look. It takes away the natural shadows our face have. Hence, you need to highlight and contour to make everything look natural. So you need to go with a concealer. There are many concealers. Even this foundation has its own concealer, but go with a shade that is 1 to 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. You remember when we kept the foundation on my neck and that other one that looked dark was looking lighter? If that was a concealer, I could contour with a highlight with it. So you want to always go with a shade that is at least 2 shades to me lighter. This one is extremely light, but I don't care. So you want to start from underneath your eyes like this, drag it all the way to where your eyebrow stops. This triangle must not exceed you. My own has exceeded there. You are going to put it on the middle of your nose, and you're going to come to your forehead, and they say do a little triangle there, but I just like to do a circle, whatever. I have a big forehead already, so I don't overdo anything there. You put it underneath your chin and you put it in this place. It's called the cupid's bow on the skin. This pointy edge, I'm going to use it to just blend. You're using pushing motions like this. Pushing motions. I need a close up. You're using pushing motions like this. Usually, I don't put this much concealer. It's too much for me personally. So you just do what works with you. When you are doing more, you find out yourself what you like and what you don't like. So I'm using pushing motions. You don't want to drag again. It will take time, but you need to work very fast and be changing this pointy part if you get into difficult places. So do I squeeze? Don't hesitate to squeeze when you need to. So I'm just going to continue pushing, pushing till everything is like blended. I don't want this video to be super long, so I'm going to blend it. Fast forward to blend it. Done blending, and the next step you want to do, you want to set what you've done. If not, it's concealer on top of foundation. It can crease or shift during the day when you're sweating, so you need to set it so everything stays in one place. Like some people call it baking. I'm using baby powder. People use Lara Mercier setting powder. There are lots of powder, Black Opal, Sasha Buttercup, but I use baby powder. I found that it works good, and I'm a geologist. Most of these things they are made with a mineral called talc from rocks, and it's the same thing they are made with. But I'll definitely be buying a setting powder. It's laziness that is doing me. You know when you find something that work and you're like, why do I need to spend that extra money? So And when I was putting the powder, I was pushing it into my skin, so like the powder is soaking up all the excess oil that the concealer may have picked up. So while I'm doing that, I'm allowing it to bake, or you can decide not to allow it to bake. But when you are done, people like to dust it off. But personally, I like to carry my wet beauty blender and push it into my skin. Just push it. I found that this makes your makeup last so long, guys. Even when you are sweating, nothing is going to move. At this point, some people like to do contour with a darker concealer. I feel it's not necessary. As a beginner, you don't need to go through all those things. So I'm using a powder palette, and I'm using my shade of powder with the powder brush, and I'm just going to be setting the parts of my face which we did not highlight. That's just what I'm going to be doing. Then personally, I now like to use the excess on the brush to like reduce the whiteness of the setting powder, just to blend everything together so it doesn't look like, oh, what's going on? Certain parts of your face they are white, and certain parts of your face they are not like that. I'm out of that one, so I used to use this quad eyeshadow I got from AliExpress to contour the contour here, which I'm out of, and a bronzer. So to contour, I'm using this. You need to go with a shade that is darker than your skin tone, at least one shade darker than your skin tone. So if you do like this, the whole of your cheek that goes in just underneath the place we kept the concealer, you start from your ears and stop like underneath this place. So you're using circular motions like this. Do you see that? Then your forehead too. Around your forehead, don't touch the place we highlighted. Then come down here too, so that it blends with your neck. After that, we're going to do for our nose, because our nose looks quite humongous. That's the sides of your nose. I'm not a blush person, but if you like to do blush, you just take a little bit of blush. Don't take it much. And you're going to put it on the highest point of your cheeks and just push it into your contour. You don't want to do it too much because you're seriously going to be looking funny. So at this point, I'm trying to do the highlights, the main highlight, and I'm using an eyeshadow palette. They're all the same, and I'm picking this shade. I took too much of it, so I was trying to blend it out. But the parts of your face you highlight is the tip of your nose, the bridge of your nose, your forehead. You just want to do everything lightly. Your cupid's bow, which is the highest point of your lips, and your chin. So the place where I kept too much, I just went in to try to use my fingers and my beauty blender to basically blend it in so that it looks more natural. Basically what highlight does, it gives you this glow, this impression like your skin is glowing after doing your foundation and your concealer routine and all of that. Just make sure you always blend everything and you're true to your shade. So guys, that's basically it. That's how you highlight a contour. And as you can see, I love to make my own look natural. Like it's my skin that is glowing. I don't like super fake dark hair, light hair, contour and highlight. So if you like my style, I hope I was helpful. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe below for more videos. If you want me to do eyeshadow, eyeliner, all of that, I have a detailed eyebrow tutorial if you want to see that. Like this video if you liked it. So I do for eyeshadow. and share this video with someone you want to learn how to make up. Till next time, guys. Bye.